Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with another Napoleon Total War replay. So today General Cody has sent in another 2v2 of himself as the Ottomans and his ally as Russia against two Prussian players. And you can see the Russians and Prussians getting pretty aggressive here, charging up their cavalry. The Prussians do get a quick advantage of taking the hill. So they definitely want to move their cavalry up so that the Russians don't take advantage of this. But the Russians are actually moving up first. So I wonder, are the Prussians going to react in time? I always love Napoleon battles because they kick off really quickly with cavalry. Oh, here we go. A deadly head-on charge. Oh, these guys are definitely going to be affected pretty badly by that charge. Oh, there we go. Alright, so the Russians actually not taking very much of an advantage here. They are actually losing most of these fights in terms of morale. And we have a unit of lancers that got past all this Russian cavalry. And now they're just running past all the Opolcheny and musketeers and stuff. And they're going to be charging into these Russian Jaegers. Oh, this might be devastating. Oh, but half of them killed right before the enemy unit. So they don't actually get the charge off that well. And the unit is lost, only killing 5 of those guys. You can see some of the Russian cavalry dying here. But this Safai cavalry charging in. They're going to absolutely demolish these lancers. And yeah, you can see the Russian cavalry has all been defeated. Now the Prussians are charging downhill at the Russian infantry out of square. So this should be pretty devastating. And over here you can see the Ottomans are continuing, or Cody's Ottomans rather, are continuing to just kill these lancers. We have some Opolcheny going up on the flanks here. And there we go. Pretty much all of the Prussian cavalry has been lost at this point. I mean, there's a unit down here fighting these Nizam, whatever, infantry. And then there's the Freikorps, whatever, fighting the Safai cavalry and the Silvanor guard. Silvanor? I guess so. But yeah, other than that, pretty much all the cavalry has been lost at this point. You can see Cody's put some skirmishers on the flank here. So they're firing into these musketeers and these fusiliers here. And up here we have a bit of a clash. The Russian Opolcheny are absorbing some fire. And as you can see, they're paying the price for that. They're getting absolutely demolished. And not a good sight for them. But that is what they're there for. They're just absorbing shots while the Jaegers fire into them from behind, or fire into the enemy units, which is quite an effective strategy. And you can see more, the Freikorps are still fighting. Soon enough they'll go down, but yeah, the morale is holding on quite long for them. See, Cody has pulled back from his engagement with the Prussians, just trying to get rid of that cavalry. Now you see the Opolcheny has been absolutely destroyed. Goodbye to them. Now just a huge formation of Jaegers just pouring absolutely ridiculous amounts of fire into these fusiliers. Cody, the only player having like any cavalry left, so that's going to definitely be a huge advantage in this battle. Yeah, he is the only one with cavalry left other than generals. So that's definitely a huge advantage for him. Hopefully we see hopefully we see quite a lot of use of them. But yeah, just a huge skirmish going on right now. Cody is out of the fight currently. He's not skirmishing with the Prussians on this side. Oh, you see the Opolcheny just there to block some more shots again, which they're doing a pretty good job of. But the Prussians seem to be coming out on top with this. They have more casualties abroad, but they're focusing down these units, so soon enough these two units are going to be gone. There goes those Opolcheny again. And now we have some Prussian musketeers lining up some shots. There we go. There goes those Jaegers. And will the Musketeers? Musketeers are going to be putting a volley into this unit. And the Prussians are advancing. Well, we have some Russian Musketeers coming up to meet the Prussians. What a cool shot with the pyramids in the background there. There we go. Cody is sending in a unit of cavalry of the Silvanor Guard. And they are going to make square before. Alright, there we go. So he's just trying to get these guys in square to keep the pressure off the Russian ally. Or off his Russian ally. Good move there. And now, of course, we have the Ottomans still lined up against the Prussians. No combat yet. But that was a huge advantage there. Lots of casualties inflicted onto this Musketeers unit now. Almost to the point where it was soon going to maybe even break. Oh, here we go. The Ottomans and the Prussians have now engaged again. We have these Nizam I Sedit, I don't know, light infantry fighting the Fusiliers. And the fighting over here is still continuing. These two units of Russian Musketeers taking turns, putting volleys into these Prussian Musketeers. Oh, and Cody going for another cavalry charge. Oh, there was actually a Musketeer charge over here as well. Very nice. But here comes the cavalry. Oh, getting right into those Fusiliers. Excellent. So you can see the Prussians have been forced to form square behind their lines. Not going to be as effective as it usually would have been. But here you can see the Prussians losing their Musketeers, and they might even lose these Fusiliers. And now we have some more Russian Musketeers charging into the square. It seems to be a an all-out assault, sorry, on the Russian flank. But I feel like Cody's cavalry are at risk here with all these squares. Oh, and here you can see Cody has actually sent some of his infantry to also start tag teaming on these Musketeers. The Prussian player is definitely going to try to get them out of there so that they don't lose that unit. They're down 40 men. But now you can see the just extreme amounts of fire from these Russian Musketeers and Jaegers into these squares. Must be absolutely devastating. Just look at the pile of men that died there. Brutal. So this unit is, of course, a suicide unit now. Basically, they're just there to keep them balled up so that these units can fire. Oh, a nice volley from the Prussian Musketeers there. I just seen about half a dozen Jaegers drop there. And you see combat has been pretty light on this flank. Mostly just skirmishers, but now we have some of these line infantry units fighting these Musketeers. But yeah, definitely no clear winner yet. Both sides have lost quite a few units. Cody was going to attempt another cavalry charge to get these guys back in square, but doesn't seem like he's going to be going through with that. And you can see these line infantry units just trading shots here with these Musketeers. He's definitely going to be trying to retreat those. So yeah, casualties relatively light on this flank as compared to the other flanks. Oh, but we have this engagement happening again. I feel like the Prussians are probably going to lose this Musketeer unit eventually, because casualties are mounting. 2 units of Russian Musketeers firing at them is never good. So they're down. They're lower than half their number now. Now you have the Russian Musketeers fighting against 6 enemy musket units. Pretty interesting. 2 Fusiliers, 4 Musketeers. Definitely not the fight that they want to be in. Where you can see, yep, there we go. That Prussian Musketeer unit is broken. Will it be able to be shattered? Probably not. But honestly, at 35 men, it's not that useful anymore. Oh, we have another Russian charge. There we go. Oh, they may break these Fusiliers. There we go. They shattered the Fusiliers. They may even shatter these guys. Oh no, they're back up to confident. I'm liking this strategy that he's charging in units and then replacing them immediately. Very good strategy by the Russian player here. Albeit maybe a bit, suicidal, throwing the men in, but at least he's pulling from his reserves. He keeps a new unit there at all times. And I mean, so far it's kind of paid off. Oh, we have Cody's Shalatar Guard charging into these Fusiliers, but you can see they're killed by like one volley. Yeah, interesting. So now the Russians have deployed their Lifeguard foot. So it'll be interesting to see how they use those. And this Musketeer unit is definitely going down. There we go. It's shattered. It's gone. And that unit of 35 is still broken. They may come back. Oh, we have another Russian charge. Let's see if this gets pulled off well. Oh, and the Russian cavalry charging in again into these Fusiliers. Very nice, very nice. Forming square once again, giving the Russians a chance to shoot it, or giving the Russians a chance to have some nice targets. Very, very nice. And the Cody is now doing a very big forward movement. I'm guessing he's done this just to have point-blank shots at these Fusiliers. But back over here, you can see that the main line of the Russians is definitely struggling. I didn't realize how many units he actually has lost. He only has 5 units remaining. Okay, so the strategy of sending the units in probably wasn't the best idea, compared to the 7 units left for the Prussian on this side, maybe even more. Hopefully his Lifeguard foot are enough to take on all of these Prussians. There we go. Musketeers charging forward. They're charging. Oh no, never mind. They broke before they could cause any trouble. There we go. So 2 units of Lifeguard foot are definitely going to shred these Musketeers. Oh, and he's actually charging them once again. Oh, an all-out charge by the Russian foot, Lifeguard. This should be pretty brutal for the Prussians. You can see the casualties just mounting. This is like a do or die scenario. Oh, these Lifeguard not charging into this unit, so they're just going to get free shots into them. There we go, now they are. So that is definitely going to... this is definitely swinging the balance in the Russians' favor. So now this unit of Lifeguard foot going to charge into these Musketeers. The Prussians bringing up their 8th Life Regiment. And a unit of Foot Guards. But it's too little, too late. Wow. That Russian player definitely turning the balance in his favor quite quickly. So now the 2 Foot Guard units are going to retreat to a position where they can actually fire. Definitely a very wise move. He was definitely going to lose in the firing, or in a ranged engagement, so he decided to say fuck it, and he just charged all of his units in. So now if he can get these 2 in, he might not win against 2 full units of guards. Yeah, and you can see he's pulling back. But definitely very good. Without losing any of his units here, he did manage to break like 3 or 4 Prussian units. Very smart move. You can see Cody has lost basically all of his cavalry at this point in different engagements across the map. Bit unfortunate, but you know they were used wisely to break some of these Prussians. Oh, and the Lifeguard foot retreating, so he actually loses that unit of Musketeers to the Prussian Musketeers. So now he is pulling back, hopefully getting some support from Cody here in the form of these infantry units. Because they'll have to work together to take down all of these Prussian units. While this army is looking kind of weak now, this Prussian player still has many of his units. And when I say weak, definitely Foot Guards and 8th Life Regiment are not weak by any means. But so yeah, that's why the Russian player retreated. He's just getting some support. Oh, this unit of Lifeguard. Oh no, that's unfortunate that they must have got shredded on their way back. But just look at the casualties here. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. What a sight. Oh, you can see these Musketeers being sent in to take some volleys. So that unit is gone. And now it's just the 1 unit of Musketeers left, and then some Life and or whatever. Life Regiment and Foot Guards lined up against some Lifeguard foot. and some of Cody's Ottoman infantry. So this Prussian player also has some foot guards, but other than that, he also has the 8th Life Regiment, and then everything else is just musketeers. So not a lot of huge power, but now this flank is completely guarded by guards, basically. So that'll definitely be a hard obstacle to get over. You can see they're pouring some fire into these guys here. And of course, without any real units of cavalry, this engagement is going to be interesting. Cody does still have 12 Safai cavalry left, but they're going to have to be used very strategically to hopefully get these guys in square so that they can be shredded by the Russian infantry. So we have a bit of a standoff here now. The lines are just reforming, catching their breath, waiting for the second stage of the battle to commence. I just can't get over how many men are dead up here. The casualties are absolutely sickening. Oh, look at these random guys just sitting out in the middle of it. What's up with that? Anyway, so the Russians making the first move. They're marching forward. And the Prussians are like, yeah, we'll march forward too. But we'll march a couple of feet forward. Why not? Oh, I thought I heard some charging. General Staff. Oh, this could be bad for the this Prussian general. Oh, it's going to be very effective against these light infantry. But there is a chance that maybe this general will die if he can't get away. Oh, and the effective fire pouring from the musketeers here. These units are definitely going down. But yeah, I feel like this general is in major trouble. He's not getting out of there alive. Yeah, there we go. So that Prussian just threw away his general. He managed to take out one unit. Not even take it out. It's only routing. So if it manages to come back, that's a huge blow to the Prussians. Honestly, losing one of their generals. So that was just the tip, losing his general there. So now that's going to have a lasting effect on the morale of his units. And the fact that it only has only one foot guard unit, and they're over here, is not going to help that. Cody moving forward to get clearer shots on the enemy. Of course, giving clearer shots to the enemy as well at the same time while doing that. So hopefully this pays off for him. Oh, here we go. Oh, they lost a couple there. Sadly, no effective volley coming from there. All the men were at different stages of reload, so not a big oomph when they all fired. But it's still effective enough to take down a few Prussians with every couple of shots. So that is good, of course. So Cody still has this full unit of Janissaries. So if he can find a way to get them into combat, they are going to absolutely shred these Prussian line infantry units. So hopefully we get to see that. Oh, we have a Prussian charge. He knows he's going to lose in the melee engagement, so he decides to charge. And the foot guards are on their way back. There we go. They're charging in. Yeah, you definitely want to target those foot guards. Get rid of them. Another unit of Cody's routing while also making one of the musketeers rout. Seems like the musketeers are going to lose this fight. Yeah, there we go. They're broken. Will they shatter? They are retreating through the formation, so maybe they'll shatter. Yep, there we go. Oh, but we have a foot guards charge. Cody being very attentive with the enemy charges, putting his men in square every time. So now hopefully these guys are going to align themselves to take advantage of this. Oh, but no, some Prussian musketeers are on their way. Oh, and the Russian player, no, charging his general in. This is his make or break. This is his make or break scenario. Basically, he needs to take advantage of this. I feel like he's going to lose his general. Oh, but he might get out. He might get out. Oh, and this Prussian general might actually go down. Who knows? Absolutely crazy. The battle is heating up here now. The foot guards did manage to shatter this unit. Now they're charging into these guys. Somebody needs to stop these foot guards. They're being absolutely devastating right now. The Prussian general. Oh no, the Russian general. The fight of the generals. Who will win? Because if this Prussian general goes down as well, that'd be devastating for the Prussians. Oh, but the Russian Proteus loses his general. Not good. He only has 2 units left. And no doubt, if they weren't lifeguard, they probably would have broken. So now this general gets away. What an absolute shame. But you can see, the 8th Life Regiment destroyed. Now all he has to do is kill these lifeguards, which would be easy, or these foot guards, with just these 3 units of infantry. You can see Cody charging his general's bodyguard into the back of these foot guards. Smart move there, distracting them from the fight. And there we go, the foot guards have been broken. And probably shattered before they managed to get away. Or maybe not. Okay, but either way, this flank has been cleared by Cody and the Russian. So this should be easy now. The Prussians only have a maximum of, what, 6 units left? This should be won pretty easily. More musketeers coming over the horizon there. Oh, and Cody's general goes down. Unfortunate. He must have got caught on the foot guards. So it's definitely not good. But Cody has the biggest army left right now. So this shouldn't be a problem. You can see he's now flanking this unit of musketeers, which his other unit is already engaging. So these guys are definitely going to break. They're wavering already. They'll break any second, basically. But this 8th Life Regiment is reinforcing. There we go. They're broken. But he's still charging forward. I want to see these Janissaries get in a fight. Charge them in, anything. Even if they lose like half their number, I want to see them melee fighting. That would be amazing. Oh, we actually do have just a straight-out charge here. Yeah, don't let those 8th Life Regiment get in position. Now, Cody's definitely going to lose this unit, but at least he'll inflict some casualties here. So now you can see the Prussians are attempting a hill defense here. Very, very interesting battle and map. I love this map. The battle for this hill has been very decisive and very bloody. Come on, Cody, just charge him in. I want to see them. Oh, Cody going for a full-out assault. He knows he can't just sit at the bottom of the hill and shoot up. He needs to get up there. Oh, this unit of foot guards still alive. And that Prussian general still harassing everybody. Oh, here we go. He's giving a charge order to his Janissaries. Please, oh please. The distance isn't that long. They take that many casualties. They're full of guys. But can they make it in? I really want to see this. Oh, they've lost about a quarter of their men. But once they're in, they're in. And there we go. Just look at the number they're doing. Brutal. That is awesome. So now the Prussians actually charge downhill at the infantry here, but it was not enough. They're routed, and there we go. Basically, all the Prussians are gone. There's this these foot guards here, and they're shattered as well. And there we go. Everything is gone except for this last unit of musketeers. So with that, the battle is firmly in the hands of Cody and his Russian ally. The Russian only having 1 unit left. Very crazy battle. Look at that. And there we go. The battle is over. So Proteus deployed 1,800 troops. He lost 1,400 of them, but look how many he killed. The real MVP here. He killed a lot of guys. Cody deploying a smaller army, losing a lot less, but not killing as much. But as long as his kills were more than his losses, that's always good. And you can see the 2 Prussians losing most of their guys, and of course not killing nearly as much as they lost. So if we take a look at Cody's units, his infantry did very well, 177, 112. The light infantry getting quite a few kills there as well. The Janissaries getting 60 kills because they were only used in the last engagement. But yeah, the only one that didn't really get any kills was the bodyguard, but that's acceptable, of course. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below as always. And if you're enjoying these Total War battle videos, be sure to send me your replays at the email down in the description below. Also be sure to check out General Cody's channel, where you'll find more Napoleon and Empire battles like this one. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.